Welcome to Seeing Scarlet for a special commitment episode. We hinted that this was happening. We previewed that they were visiting. All three of the Jordan sisters have committed, Tyler. This is some fun stuff. We're going to talk about, is this historic? Who they are. We got highlights. And we even have a clip we're about to show you because they were on the Kelly Clarkson show last year. That's how fun these sisters are. There are three of them. Gianna goes by Gigi Jordan, a 4-star top 100 point guard. Milania Jordan was the district MVP, all-state player. She took a prep year, so we'll explain all that in a minute. And Natalia Jordan, who's just a fierce competitor. I found an interview of her you're going to love in a minute. If you don't love it, then you need to go find a new team to root for because it got me hyped. So we're going to show you all of that. But first, the best intro we can give you is a clip from that Kelly Clarkson show that I talked about. You get to know them a little bit. They talk about themselves. Kelly even talks to their dad briefly. Back and forth. There's a full 10-minute version on YouTube, on Kelly Clarkson's YouTube page. Go watch the whole thing. We'll probably link it somewhere at some point, but for now, go find it. This is a short clip of it, though. It's great.
Four sisters, all starters on their high school basketball team and all determined to go pro. This is amazing. Together they average a combined 49 points a game. Say hello to the Jordan sisters. Their name is, come on. Their last name is Jordan. From South Lake Carroll High School in Texas, Milania, Natalia, Gianna, and Nadia. Give it up. What grade, I know it's oldest to youngest right now, but what grade and what position do you play?
So I'm Milania. I'm a junior, and I'm like a combo guard, like a shooting guard, and I can like run the point guard as well.
Yeah, and you have a real sexy low voice. I like it. Yeah, thank you. It's like very Tony Braxton. I like it.
I'm Natalia. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a shooting guard and a point guard.
Okay, awesome.
I'm Gianna. I'm also a sophomore, but I'm younger than her, and I play the point guard.
I'm Nadia. I'm a freshman, and I also play the point guard. That's the only position I can play because I'm really short. I'm like 2 feet off the ground, so it's okay.
Yeah. So like ever since I could remember, my dad put a basketball in all of our hands. Actually, like before we could even walk. And like he like trained pros like ever since we were growing up, and like it's like basically a second home to us, like the gym. And he actually played. And
oh my God!
He did not have to do his life.
So cute. That is so cute.
But yeah, he actually played at the University of Ole Miss, and then after went professionally in Europe. And then my older sister, she went to SMU, and my mom, she played in high school. So they kind of set the tone for us, and like it basically runs in the family.
And they're just great kids. I mean, so they're fun.
Personalities.
So, yeah, for sure.
I've been with them for 5 minutes and I already love them.
I felt the same way watching that after like 10 minutes. After watching that interview, I was like, oh man, I'm all on board. Like, I love them. I know Tyler did. Like, you tell him what you told me when we signed on here to record before we started.
Yeah, when I signed on, I was like, all right, I'm sold. We're going to win the Natty with these four. I mean, these three, maybe four later on. Hey, we never know. But I'm super excited, though.
Yeah, we didn't mention it. There is a fourth sister, Nadia, that's in that clip. She's the younger one. She's a class of 27. She's kind of hilarious,
she's
actually.
so funny.
She's a typical youngest child. She was having a fun time in that interview, but it's a great interview. You should definitely go listen to the full thing. I thought about just showing y'all the whole thing, but it feels like y'all need to go watch it on her page. So go do that. Give Kelly Clarkson the views as if she needs them. But great interview. Let's jump into them a little bit more. So hooping is in the family business, as you heard them talk about. That's their thing. They have their own Twitter account. I think it's like Jordan Sisters. Find it on Twitter. Like she said, her dad played at Ole Miss, then played professionally. She has apparently an older sister that played at SMU. Her mom played in high school. They all four at one point that you saw in the video there were starting at South Lake Carroll, not a small high school in Texas. Went pretty deep into the playoffs there, and then at some point that summer, after this interview, actually, they decided to transfer to a prep academy, Faith Family Academy in Oak Hill, with some really big players that played there. I think Chastain, that's going to OU, that we recruited as well. Some really big players. Finley Chastain, if you've heard of her, she's also a little bit of a viral sensation herself. She decided to OU, she played there, some other big players, because they're hoopers. Like, if you listen to that whole interview, they're all about, they go to 3 practices a day. Skills training in the morning, team practice, and then they do more skills training in the after normal basketball practice. They're all about basketball. They talk about in that interview wanting to go play pro together eventually. She asked them at one point, "Do you want to go to college together?" And Melania said, "Yeah, it would be fun to do that." But she said, "I'll be first." Well, that you get to in a minute. She ended up not going first because she took a prep year. So now they're all those three together. At least they're coming together. at Texas Tech. You're probably wondering, is this historic? Has this ever happened before? Well, actually, there's 3 sisters right now that just signed to go to UT Arlington and play together. And you're probably thinking, oh, they're not quite as quality, but no, it's a similar situation where they have like top talent. 2 of them were already at Purdue, and then the other one was committed to go to Purdue, and their dad, who was their high school coach, got hired at UTA as the head coach. So they all went there. So this year in college basketball, I guess next year, when these class of 2026, I don't know their age at UTA, there could be like 2 trios of sisters. Like, we got to get a game. Like, UTA's where Coach Gurlick came from as well. So like, there's connections there. We gotta get a game set up or something. Just have 6 sisters, 3 sisters on each team, going at it one day. That would be fun in the non-con.
Yeah, and it looks like that this group of sisters, the Jordan sisters, will probably be the first Power Four trio that we know of, because the Mabrys and Samuelsons, yeah, because the Mabrys and Samuelsons, they never did play on the same team together. Yeah. So as of now, we're gonna take the history. So if someone wants to correct us on it, do it. But for now, we're gonna claim it
in the comments. Yes. Give us the engagement. Let us know. But let's get into all 3 of them. So we got some video clips of them. Tyler did what he always does and pulled up some great stories and background on them. We'll start with Gianna. We'll go in order as they are on the side of your screen there. Gianna Gigi, she is a 4-star, number 84 ranked player in the country per Rivals. She is the youngest of the trio. Actually, her and Natalia are in the same grade, high school grade. She's 9 months younger than Natalia, and then Milania is I guess probably about a year and a half older than she is. She has offers from Oregon, Louisville, Colorado, recently visited Arkansas, SMU, and UNLV just right before she came to Lubbock, was in Las Vegas for that visit. She's a 5'7" point guard, and she's got some fun stuff. Let's just show you the clips, y'all, and we'll let Tyler read off the quotes and stuff that he dug up on her. But I mentioned in the preview episode of when she was visiting that she's a dog on both ends. You're going to see that in these highlights for sure. I mean, just a hooper. Look at this stuff. I mean, you're going to get a little swag to her. Let me steal that from you right there. Thank you much. Let me just beat you.
There we go.
Buckets. This is her at Faith Family too. So the prep academy, not just normal high school basketball. Hey, I'm 5'7". I don't care. We have all these guards that like to block shots right now. She'll fit in. Oh, step back 3. Oh, no. Do it to him. Not once, not twice. She's got good handles. That's what a lot of people say about her. She has high IQ. They all say that about all these players for sure. But I like her confidence, her swagger out there for sure. But I'll let these keep playing. Tyler, what did you find on
her? Well, just after watching that, I think it's interesting after listening to the Kelly Clarkson show how one of the players she looked up to is Hannah Hidalgo. And I do see a lot of Hannah Hidalgo basketball in Gianna. And I mean, all those schools that you listed, I mean, they're very high quality women's basketball schools, especially like the Louisvilles, the Oregons, even Colorado at times. So I think that's super exciting. But some unique things I found was this is what her coach, Robin McCourt from South Lake Carroll, had to say about her. She said, Gianna has a high basketball IQ. We clearly see that right here in these highlights. Really quick on defense, a good slasher to the rim. We've been looking for a slasher because ours had transferred, so that's good that we're going to get that for the next season. Yeah. She has a good inside-out combination game of getting to the rim and shooting outside, and she's very high tempo. And I think we see all that right here.
Yeah. And she can play point guard. They kind of all describe themselves as shooting guards and point guards. It's funny they're all 3 that way. I guess they move in and out, but now they're on the same team, so we'll see who wins that battle. But she seems like the one that's played it the most on the AAU teams as well. But yeah, and you found this story about her. She apparently almost died as a kid? Is that what you found in the story?
So they interviewed her mom in the same story, and they said that Gianna almost died because her lungs did not open up whenever she was born. So she almost didn't make it at birth, but she did. And her mom said that Gigi is a fighter. She is quiet. She observes everything. She is a perfectionist, and she is going to be the best at everything she does because she takes the time to watch and learn.
I love that. So she's the youngest of these 3. She's the highest rated, if you will, top 100 player, 4-star talent. She's coming in, and then also coming in with her is her older sister. Oh, loud music. Milania, and we talked about it in her visit when she came here. She was the district MVP in their final year playing together at South Lake Carroll. So in high school, she averaged over 17 points, basically 18 points a game, 4 rebounds as a 5'10" combo guard. Can kind of do it all. Oh, you just see her take that from a one-handed take it from her. These highlights are great. I love it. So she was kind of the star of that team that year, and then she tore ACL, right, like in the spring of her, believe what should have been her final year, and so they decided to, hey, why go into college injured when you can take a prep year, recover, and then get a little bit of time in basketball wise
Right.
before you go and just go to school with your sisters. Why not? And that's what kind of happened. So she's actually a year older, the more experienced of the group. And she was like I said, district MVP, all state, all the things. And her head coach at South Lake before they transferred to Faith and Family said she brings leadership, experience, and she sets the tone for how fast team practice is. Girlie's always talking about wanting to get faster teams. It sounds like both of these, probably all three of these, like to play fast, Tyler.
Yes, they really do like to play fast. And her coach also said that she's deadly in transition. She spreads the floor incredibly well. She finishes her layups in transition, unlike anybody I've ever seen. We love somebody that can finish layups at the rim. Shots that there's no other way that she can make that, and then she still finds a way that she can make those crazy shots. So I think I'm super excited. I think she's gonna be the one that I think honestly might be like a little bit of the underrated one because she's coming off of that ACL tear, so they weren't able to really
sure.
like properly rank her. But I mean, she did get district
Chart.
MVP on the same team as Gianna, who is a top
In a
100
6A
player at a
school.
6A school. So
Yeah.
I think that this is pretty exciting stuff, guys. Like I'm super excited to see them. Both of them, all three of them are really going to be hooping, but both of those two, I mean, they both really should be ranked top talent in the state.
Yeah, and I mean, having to skip a year or whatever, I'm sure is what maybe hurt her a little bit in recruiting, but she still had offers out there, places to go, and this is an opportunity to stay together as her sister. So yeah, I agree. Like she could be kind of the like, oh well, we kind of got a steal here. Top player. She has better size to her as well. She's 5'10". I mean, gosh,
look at that
just
layup.
smooth
Whoa.
with it. Just smooth with it. Like, look at this stuff. Yeah, no, she's gonna be good. And in that Kelly Clarkson interview, she's definitely the older sister. Like you can tell in the interview, she had all the most poised answers and all that. So yeah, I love that from her. And then we'll go to the next one on the list, Natalia. They describe her as a high IQ player too, but I found this interview of her, Tyler. You know how I am about trying to find interviews. I couldn't find any with the other two outside the Kelly Clarkson one, but I'm sure they exist. But this one is just from May, so pretty recent, with Natalia at an AAU tournament where they were playing SA Finest, which is a big AAU where Bird played. I think maybe even Bailey played on that AAU team. It's a big one there, and this guy was talking to her about it, and this is what she had to say about playing them. And get fired up.
Play SA Finest, got a top player in the country on the team. What was your mindset coming in here?
We're whooping everything. People said they was gonna beat us sometimes. No, they ain't gonna beat us. Nobody beating us.
Gotcha.
That's all you need to hear. Nobody's beating us, Tyler. I mean, I was like, I'm sold. Natalia, let's go. And when you can read off her quotes, I'll play the highlights, but the things that her coaches say about her pretty much echo what we just saw in that video, but I'll play her highlights as well.
Yeah, it said Natalia does all the nitty-gritty details, is what her coach said, and plays almost like a forward-like role at times, even though she is the size of a guard. So I think that's also good to kind of have like, that versatility for that. And then her mom said, I call her the leader of the bunch. She is the boss lady. She is very organized. She has everything together. She is the first one ready and is always waiting on everyone. If I need something done, I can count on her.
Yeah, typical middle child right there, I guess. I don't know. I never had, I only have one sibling, but that's what they say. So, yeah, I like her. She's another one. She's good. I think she had offers from Brown, I mean, SFA, but like Brown.
Wow,
so
big
she's
brain.
also very smart. Yeah, big brain. You're getting there. And a dog. I mean, that interview, I could listen to it for days. Like, put her on the court right now. Let's go to work,
do
Tyler.
it.
I'm just hype.
Super excited.
Let's do it. Yeah. Overall, just a few quotes that they had. Gianna said, playing with the sisters, we've always been around each other on the basketball court, off and on it. I know they are dogs. I'm a dog. So we're going to go out there and compete every
Put that in there
time.
for you. She
Ty-
said she called herself a dog and her sisters. We love dogs on the show.
We do. We do. We do. Those are big words, girls. Those are big words. And if you're calling yourselves that, I expect to see it in 2 years when y'all show up on campus. As if you need to listen to me, but please let that be true.
Yeah, and then also, in the show, if you watch the Kelly Clarkson show, they're always asking like, well, do y'all bicker all the time? I mean, all these sisters on one team, but their coach even said that they're amazing on the floor, but they're awesome individuals in the locker room, which nobody gets to see. They're humble and they love their teammates, and I think that's just a really good reflection that they're not going to be locker room cancers. They're there to support everybody else, and themselves, and I mean, that adds a lot of chemistry, and I'm sure that having sisters on a team really helps with everybody else around too, because it's all a sisterhood, and I think already having sisters there, it's just going to make it better. And where they really got this humbleness, I think this was really cool. But her dad said that he knew his daughters would succeed given the hard work they put in. He said the foundation of their training and development is a willingness to go the extra mile and keeping God first. He said, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and I feel if you put the work in, God will handle the rest. So they're a very Christ-centered family, and they just are good eggs in the locker room. We're not going to have any issues from them. And I think that honestly, their character is probably what Coach Gerlich was like. Their character and their skill, obviously, but I think their character really was the final. Like, yeah, let's get all of them on this team to Lubbock. Like, we will take all three of them. Unlike other schools that may not
Yeah.
have wanted that, we said, oh no, we're going to take all the sisters. So I think that's a really cool quote.
Yeah, and we had the unique situation. It's not like, I mean, maybe there were some other schools that won it, or like, hey, yeah, no, you're all good enough. I don't know what the conversations were, but we just have a very unique situation where we have a lot of space opening
Yeah,
up.
lots
And
of
so why
space.
not bring in
Yes.
3 people that already know each other, that are all talented. They've already played for years together. That chemistry is already there. So it's one less hurdle you have to bring. And it kind of completes a little bit of their, I don't know if there, I know there's some others that are going after the 26 class that they've had for visits, and we'll see if they keep filling that in. But they already got a 6'6" center in Jada Kearney, who's athlete.
Athlete. Yes.
And then they brought in a 6'4" forward, wing, really. Like, she's kind of a guard, but she's 6'4", but she'll be a forward when she gets the strength on her, and Mariah Douglas. So they got their 2 front court players earlier in the summer. You can read about them. We've done a video on them. And now they brought in 3 guards in the same class. I'm excited to see where it goes. And then one last fun fact I have about these 3 is, interestingly enough, Tyler, they play on the same AAU team as one Jada Jackson, who is a top 50, maybe top 30 player now, quick rising player in the class of 2027. From Lubbock, goes to Friendship High School here locally, and was just here on an unofficial visit, on the same visit, not coincidentally, as the Jordan sisters were on their official visit. Class of 2027, Jada Jackson was on an unofficial visit this weekend along with them, and they play AAU basketball together. Maybe they're cooking up a little future plans to star here in Lubbock. I'm just saying. There's a fun clip out there. I almost brought it in here. I should have. Of Gianna stealing a ball, throwing it ahead to Jada, who goes up and almost dunks it. It rims out off of a dunk.
Wow.
In an AAU game.
Wow.
That's what we could be seeing in Lubbock in a few years.
Wow. I'm sold. I'm excited.
I'm sold. I'm excited. All right, girls, welcome to Lubbock. Can't wait to cover you for the next 4+ years, however many years the NCAA is going to give you. Who knows nowadays? You could be here forever. If the rules keep changing, we're fine with that. Excited to have 3 dogs on the team, build around you guys, and see who comes with you in the coming years. But any final thoughts on these 3, Tyler, or what's ahead for the Lady Raider program?
Yeah, shout out to, first of all 3 of the Jordan sisters for seeing the value that Texas Tech is going to bring to them and the value of Lady Raider basketball. And then shout out to our coaching staff. I know that they've been working super hard, and they're landing already all these, commits, and freshmen to come in for the following years to come. And I think that's really good to see that come to Lady Raider basketball, get some new blood in, and people that can develop for 4+ years, and then we can have that lovable senior that we all have in like Bailey Maupin. Now we could have 3 Bailey Maupins pretty much that we can all love on. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we've said it before, but we have 2 sisters on the team now, and they're going to be graduated out. So let's just add more sisters in the next group. Why not?
do
Just
it.
keep the sister thing going on the team. All right, y'all. Welcome to the team. Everybody go find them on social. Welcome them. There's got to be lots of posts out there by the time you're watching this video. It'll be public, so go show them the love. Welcome them to Texas Tech and show them what that Red Raider spirit's all about. So, all right, y'all. That's all I got.
Wreck 'em.
Wreck 'em.